Hi there, everybody. Kevin Smith here with First Team Real Estate here in Southern California. And I wanted to talk a little bit about a topic that we're encountering right now with some listings coming up, and that is top tips as to why the access of your home when getting ready to sell is so important. Now, the first tip when getting your house ready for selling is actually to have as much access to the house as possible. Now, if your agent has a way to let everyone know that it's coming soon, in the MLS, there's showing instructions, and in the showing instructions, it can inform all the licensed agents that the showing times are going to be within a such and such a time, such as this Saturday, open house from 11 to 4 Sunday. That way they can provide access to the house during the open houses. And this goes for people who have agents and who don't have agents. So this information can be put into the MLS and it'll be shot out to, 2,000 syndicated websites, letting people know the access times for the open house on the weekend. The second thing that's so important is making sure that your house has a lockbox on it. Now, the lockbox usually is provided by the MLS and there's a subscription based, and that is for licensed agents only. So in my area, we have Supra. In that Supra box, you can set your phone up to open the lockbox between certain hours, and it's only accessible by those agents. Now, again, this is very important when you're talking to your clients and the clients want to know, should I keep my house clean? The house needs to be clean as always. It's just the most important 30 days of the sale, and you need to keep the house clean at all times. So having access with a lockbox is one of those bigger options. And the second option, which I do, is I have a backup one, which is a combo code in case there's no internet for the agent, or there's a way that we can get somebody in with a second key that's also on a combo lockbox. Now, the third thing is if you're working, you're a family and you have jobs and you need to leave the house. You need to keep the house clean, make all the beds, open the blinds, turn on some lights. If you have Google or an Alexa, you can turn on the air conditioner, make sure that it's cool inside and everything is looking and smelling good. Lots of light. It's very important that everybody can see, the house during the daytime and at nighttime, making sure that the lights are always on. Those are some of those tips for making sure that when you're working, you keep it clean. And then if the house is vacant, these are my favorite, is the vacant homes, because you can have it accessible from, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, making sure that the utilities are on, of course, having access with a lockbox and making sure that it's described in the MLS as to how and when you can come, making sure that everyone is available to see it during those hours. Now, if you can't do this by just leaving a window, making sure that you can keep appointments within an hour or two. That's what I would suggest. If you can talk it over, make sure that everyone's on the same page, but making sure that the agent that's going to be making the appointment calls the other agent, and making sure that it's okay between those windows. So I'd like to make an appointment for 2 o'clock. It's 12 noon now. That way you can text the client, you can communicate and confirm that that's going to be an okay time, but making sure that those windows are very small for a phone appointment. You don't want to have it like 24 hours notice. Buyers are very under a lot of pressure right now to get their offers in as soon as possible. And so they can't wait 24 hours. They're going to move on to the next house. So you have to make sure that your house is the most accessible with appointments, if necessary, less than 2 hours. One of my other tips would be using showing time. Now, I think this is a national program. Most places, I think, have it available. It's a subscription basically for your MLS. And showing time is basically a program that will actually make the times, send it off, and then if it's vacant home, it can give them authorized confirmation right away, or it'll be text or phone to the agent and they can confirm the appointment. So showing time is an automated system, and with showing time, it is accessible to the agents, but it makes it very convenient for the owners and for the buyers. Also with showing time, which I love, is you can put more than one showing into the program and hit reroute, and it will map the route so that as an agent, you can be more efficient into hitting more of the houses that you want to hit. So these are some of the top tips for making sure that your house is accessible for when you're selling. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please reach out to me either by phone, text, or email. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.